And joining me now in studio is Bernadette Mora. She is the editor-in-chief of Fashion Magazine. Thank you for being here. Obviously, you watch the industry very, very closely. It's your business. What do you make of the latest push in France to criminalize the use of these uber-thin models?
Well, in a way, it feels like France is very late to the game because the Americans initiated something, and which I actually printed out here, CFDA guidelines initiated in 2007. The Italians did the same thing late 2006. They wanted to criminalize the use of ultra-thin models. Absolutely nothing has changed in the many years since then. And so I'm not very hopeful that anything is going to change now.
Okay, so is this superficial? Is it just paying lip service to all of the people out there who say, I want to see people like me on the cover of magazines?
I don't know the specifics of the French political situation, but I suspect this is a politically motivated move internally in French politics. In terms of the industry, I can't imagine it changing because there would have to be so much enforcement. How is that going to actually be implemented? There are, during a fashion week, there are 30 shows, 30 different designers showing in one day. There are dozens of modeling agencies. But are they going to have police going to every single casting to make sure that the models are a certain BMI? I mean, I just can't see the actual enforcement. And in fact, I called one of Canada's top modeling agents this afternoon to ask him if the Italian guidelines were ever enforced, and he said no, they were not.
And you know, in Paris, we talked about this as they originally proposed this bill back in 2008. It didn't go anywhere, so we have been talking about this for a while. Now, I want to bring up your cover of fashion for April. Now, take a look at this. This is your model for the cover.
This is actress Elisha Cuthbert, and she's 5'2.5". And when we dressed her for the cover, the runway samples come in. They're all made for models who are 5'11". The arms are like this long, the waists are this big.
So even if you make an attempt to put on a different
real body,
a different size and shape, you're still up against challenges.
We're up against the industry standard. Elisha's wearing clothes from Holt Renfrew because those are the only clothes that would fit her at our shoot. But the runway samples are standardized to certain sizes because standards make it easy to, first of all, dress a whole group of people. Secondly, the stylists want images, photographs that are the most dramatic with flowing fabric and lots of sharp angles, and the way they get that is by hiring models who are very, very tall and thin. And it's the stylists and the casting agents who are doing the hiring of the models for the shows.
So many people involved. A lot of changes has to happen before we can see healthy individuals on the runway on covers of magazines. Thank you so much for your time this evening. I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome.